Hello, welcome to the beginning part of the video where we check to see if things are working. Let's see how we get on. So chat has come up, fantastic. We're going to get our video playback, looks like it. It's like we're all going very well, perfect. Hi, I'm Chris and this is my game Realm of the Empress. It's a single player fantasy adventure board game where you explore a large open area, in this case Port Ovis, do quests, learn and upgrade a variety of skills and buy different weapons and armour and upgrade those to progress your character. There's also a main story that takes place in your dreams and should hopefully act as a hook to keep you wanting to play more and find out what happens, basically. In this video series I'm going to be doing a full playthrough of the whole game. Each video should be about an hour long, and the last playthrough I did was about 60 hours, so I think we're on track to getting around there, perhaps a bit more because I do a bit of explaining as well. We're on 52 now, so I don't think we'll finish in 8, we'll probably be a few more. We'll see how we get on. I'm streaming Monday to Thursday at 7 PM UK time every week. Probably 3 or 4 more weeks left into February, I think so. See how we get on. So feel free to leave a comment on any of the videos, or if you catch a live stream, write something in the chat, as any and all feedback is more than welcome. We've got 5 quests left, and last stream we were cooking a lot of meat, so we're completely filled up our satchel. Here's our player board. We've got our weapons and armour up here. Our pouch is full of items that we can use to heal, food items to heal us. We've also got healing tonic now. Our satchel is completely full except for a little slot up here. It holds 35 half-inch square chits, but some of them are different sizes, so it's real space inventory management. We've got a quest item, we've got a dream deck. We're on dream 8 out of 10, and we are paying for the inn at the moment. We've got to replenish that in the next in-game day. That gives us twice as much inventory space, and we can stack up to 5 of any one item, so a lot more inventory space. We want to keep that going. Weather's okay, and we've still got our map of the area from the very beginning of the game, so we don't get too lost. We've also got a couple of persuasion cards here. We haven't really used them that much. I've just been paying for stuff at the right price. That gives us half price on some things if you can match a certain number of squares on it. I'm not sure how expensive they need to be yet. I mean, the thing is, I'm hoping there would be things for different play styles. The idea is you're not supposed to do everything. There's just going to be a few options for the way, hopefully, that you want to play. So you might choose to play differently, even though the quests are the same quests. I could spend more time to write different paths, different branching paths for each quest, but maybe not right now. We do want to get on with a quest though. I think we can do one by upgrading our intimidation level. It's been blocked by that at the moment. We've got to intimidate someone to get them to tell us what's going on. So where we're leaving off is in the woods. We have dropped 2 raw meat. We can come back to those and see if they've been eaten or stolen or some such thing. Here's what a map card looks like in the woods. They're mini map cards. We've got over 300 of them. In the top left corner we've got the number of the card, and north, east, south and west we've got numbers for those cards if you want to go in that direction. We've also got a axe icon, because if you want to do some logging you can do that on this node. Nodes replenish after 5 hours of sleep. We've got our 12-sided die as a character marker, and like I said, we've dropped a couple of meat because we picked up some rabbits going through the woods, which gave us a surplus of meat, raw meat. So we're going to go and to the pub to sell some meat to make some money. We're going to sell our armour and upgrade that. We've got 2 hours left in the day, so that's quite a bit of time. We're on 9. We should have a bit of time just to change our armour before we get to night, and then the next following day we want to have at least 50 gold available. We might be able to do some more hunting to do that, but we want to have 50 gold so we can pay for the inn. Again, we're on day 6 or 7 of the week that we paid for before, so we'll have to see how that goes. We also want, like I said, to upgrade our intimidation. We also want to upgrade our lock picking. We haven't done any lock picking really there aren't many chests. I mean, might have to have some events, random events where you pick up chests or something like that. I feel like it's underutilized. We haven't done any stealing or sneaking, and the reason for that is because I think that maybe the punishment's possibly too harsh for that. If you get caught, maybe if you get caught, you roll a dice, a die even, and I believe at the moment that's it. But maybe the first time you don't need to roll the die, and the second time you do. If you get caught, let's have a little quick look. If you're caught stealing, you just roll a 6-sided die. A 1 to 2, you apologise and return the item and the gold or whatever. You just apologise. 3 to 5, you return it, but you can't access the shop. But if you get a 6, you get fined. So maybe that's the thing that can change. If it's the first time it's happening to you, perhaps you don't need to roll that die. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out as we go along. Anyway, what we're going to do now is we're going to change our gear. We got boar leather armor. We're going to upgrade that to bear leather. We killed some bears last stream, so we can upgrade our armor a little bit more. And then we want to get some more bear hide to upgrade it fully. We'll need, it's 1 bear hide per level. It's 5 levels and there are 5 items. So it's 5 5s, 25 times we have to kill a bear. I haven't decided whether that's too much or not, really, in terms of grinding and doing it. There are only 2 ways of getting bear hide. One is hunting. This is a skill you can level up, which is what we've been doing. The other way is combat, encountering them in the woods, and that obviously is a bit more risky because you, first of all, you can always flee combat, which is fine. But the problem with that is you'll use up your food, the health items potentially. We almost did that last stream. We tried it out. So you're either going to lose time. You lose 3.5 hours every time you try to hunt. That's if it's successful each time. You try it. And if you're unsuccessful, then it's even more time wasted. So it's whether or not time is a commodity or your food items are a commodity, really, in your health, I suppose. But there are only 2 ways to get that. So I don't know. 25 times is quite a lot, I think, but it depends if you enjoy doing it, I suppose. Right, anyway, we're going to go up and along to the pub, make some money. Then we're going to go to the tanners. So we actually want to go, like, really, I don't know if we're going to fit it all in. We'll see what we can do. I'm going to put that out there. So right on the edge of the map. We'll see how we get on. I'm going to put these up here. Okay, so here's our deck of map cards. We've got over 300 grouped into 50s. So we need map card 181. So let's get that group. And then we just look in the top left corner and put it down. There's a lot of card work in the game. So, but it is a card-based board game. So hopefully that's to be expected. We're still in the woods. We're coming out of the woods on this. So time is still doubled. So with 9 steps, 10, 11 steps, and we roll an 8-sided die for an encounter. 1 to 3, nothing. 4 to 5, rabbit. 6, 7, boar. 8, bear. We don't want anything. We can run away from a boar instantly. It's an 8. I knew it was going to be an 8. I knew it was going to be a bear. We really don't want a bear because we've only got 6 health. We are going to have to see what we can do against it. We do have a bow, so we can do an attack early. We really just want to sneak past it. We want to get a sneak roll. So the bear has a sneak of 6. So we get +3 to our 6-sided die roll. So we need to get a 3 or higher to sneak past it. We get a 2, unfortunately. Okay, that's fine. Okay. So there's another thing. If we get, before we get the bear deck out of attacks, if we get a dodge in our hand of 4 that we draw at the beginning of each round of combat, then I got a species combat special ability of once per combat, turning any card into an initiative, which means that you can only block an initiative with another initiative So if I apply that to a dodge, which I would have in my deck, if I got that, then I would just be able to dodge and run away without suffering any damage from the animal, because they always get first go. It's less unless you've got a bow and you do a sneak attack as well. Two separate things. 1, 2. Let's hope there's a dodge in here. Backstab. Backstab. Critical hit. Miss. One more go. Sneak attack. Oh no. Okay, so we don't get a dodge. That means we do have to see what the bear will do to us on its first hit. So we'll shuffle up the bear. We're still going to run away. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. Well, okay. We're just going to have to... I didn't want to use a tasty meal, but if the bear rolls any attack, because you've only got 6 health, if it brings us to 0, that's a dead. So you need to have 1 health to stay alive. But you can use any item in your pouch, as the rules are at the moment, at least on the normal rule set. To make it more difficult, you could say this rule doesn't exist, but what we really want is the bear just to miss. So we've got 1 chance. We take the top card. It's doing 8 attack. Damn. The next one was a miss. It's unfortunate. So it's doing 8 attack to us. That's annoying. So yeah, we're going to have to eat a tasty meal to stay alive, or use our healing tonic. Let's eat a tasty meal. So that keeps us alive. So yeah. Okay, we're gonna have to put all this stuff back away again anyway. There's our tasty meal. So there's all the meats. We're gonna need those out when we sell the meat. So let's keep those here. Hearty meal, charred meat. There's a tasty meal when you need it. There's a tasty meal. So that's a bit annoying. Those things cost 20. Oh no. We have lost our camera somehow. The whole thing crashed. That's fun. Let's try to bring me back on board again. Let's do that. Okay, right. We have to change everything. That's annoying. My phone just crashed. Here we go. Put the settings in again. You can see me from an unusual angle. Right. Hopefully, are we back? I need to lean out a little bit more. Okay, so hopefully we're back together. I'm not sure what happened there. Where'd the tasty meal go? Where'd the tasty meal? Right. Okay, so we seem to be working again. Fantastic. Hopefully the phone stays working instead of just crashing randomly. Right, food goes back. And bear goes back. That's annoying. We'd just been able to escape it. That would have been good. So we had 10, 20, 10, 20, aren't they? That's annoying. That's a waste of a meal. We didn't need to do that. Well, we did need to do it. We did need to do it. We did not pick a dodge. We got 4, I think, in here. I think it's 4 of most things. We managed to not pick a dodge. How many dodges do we have? 1. Would be good to know. 2, 3, 4 right next to each other. 4 dodges in a pack of 24 cards, I think. Didn't pick one. Anyway, didn't pick one. Got our meats ready to go. We're out of the woods now, so it's just normal time. We want 1, 7, 8. We could do some fishing, but it uses up too much time, I think. Yes, it does. It uses 4 hours. We've only got 2. We don't really want to go into night. It's 12 steps. Because we don't, mainly because we get a bonus for sleep. The longer we sleep, the more the bonus we get. So that's the main reason. There's an encouragement to not be out at night, but we have been out at night a few times to kill night stalkers, to get maggots to fish. Fishing was our kind of main way of leveling up before. Now because we need the bear hide and we can attack bears, we get 3 raw meat and cook those each time, and we get quite a lot of money from cooking now. So that is now our main way of making money. 1, 2, 2. But if you were perhaps doing a plate build, if you were iron or bronze armor, then you'd be doing a lot more mining. We did a bit of that at the very beginning of the stream. of the series, not stream. Series. Alright, let's lay out some of these. We want to try to make our way over to the pub. 117 to sell our cooked food. Might be worth. It's definitely worth buying a cooking pot at some point. It's just very expensive. 50 gold, and we need to prioritize our inn really. At the moment, I've got it so you can only pay for the next day of the inn on the day before, I guess. Because otherwise, you can just stock up loads and loads and loads of days. Yeah, the day before, I guess. Or we could even have it so it's on the day. Maybe it has to be on the day. Right, anyway, I'm going to the pub. So 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that's a half hour. We've got 2.5 hours, 1.5 hours left of the day. Oh, let's change our spirit weapon level. Didn't do that. We're at level 3. In case we have a nightmare. It's a very different game. It's a whole different board for that as well. 113. We also haven't used any nodes for a while. Nodes are kind of really only there for the early game. Here's a good example. This one. So we showed there's a fishing node. We showed the logging node at the beginning in the woods. This one is a foraging node, which is also good at the beginning. You can get crickets from these, which is good for fishing at the early game. And you can actually get attacked by a bee swarm on that. We got attacked a few times at the beginning of the series. So yeah, so the things are there. You use them when you need them, and you don't need them all the time. So we're taking a... Where we go? We need to stick to the paths. Stick to the paths always leads to buildings, so usually a good idea. I don't know if we're going to be able to make it to the Tanners. It's a long way along. We could try. Might have to move us along to the right a little bit. Right, where are we? 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. It's another half hour. There's 1 hour left of daylight. We'll have to see how we get on here. Okay, what are we doing? We are selling our meat. We've got 20 gold. A maximum of 100 gold you can carry. So we need to sell the right amount of food to not sell too much, not have too much money. Okay, I don't know if we're gonna. Can we make it to the? We'll have to see. I think it's one more and then in, and it's like a 7, 8. I don't know if we can go there and back in the same day. I guess if we're on the same hour, it hasn't moved at night, then we should be okay. We'll see how we get on. Right, we want to sell the cheap meat first. So we've got charred meat. Charred meat. Okay, fine meat. And we've got one good meat. Oh, we've got burnt meat as well. We'll get rid of that. Do we have more than one burnt meat? Oh no, that was something else. That was ruined. We ruined meat a couple of times that last go. So we've got a few excellent meats left. And a couple of great meats as well. Well, let's put the excellent meats together actually. Because we can use those as healing items too. They restore 32, I think, health, which is a lot. So, a couple of great meats in there that we can get rid of. Let's see how much we get for this first. Let's get our rule book out. Shows how much. No, skills book, cooking skill. See how much we get for everything. Okay. So The burnt meat is worth 2 gold. Let's see what we've got here. There's 3 fine of 8. So 8, 16, 24. 24 plus 2, 26. 26 plus 10, 36 of the child meat. 36 plus the good meat, 12. 48. 48 gold. That's good. 48 plus 20, 50, 68 gold. Let's put that there so we remember. 68 gold. Okay, let's put this meat away. We're going to sell our armour as well, so that'll be worth a bit of gold too. The burnt meat. I don't know how much. We should probably work out how much that would be. That doesn't matter too much. Good meat. Let's get rid of that. And we've got charred. We've still got the great meat. Actually, we've got 2 great meats there too. Charred. And then the fine meat. So you get a lot of gold from this. So that's good. Yeah, that keeps doing weird stuff on my phone. So if that camera kicks out again, I apologise in advance. So we've got excellent meat and great meat left. On the way. Hopefully, I don't know what's going on with the phone. It's plugged in. It's doing the right things. Right, so we're going to sell, So we can just do that the next day. Oh, we can't, we need to go back and get this raw meat actually, I think. See if it's still there. We'll have to double check what we do to see if the left items are still there. Because we do want that raw meat. And it'd be fun to see. Okay, so we're not going to make it over there and back within the steps because we're going that back down here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, well, it's going to be night time. Is it worth it? Let's have a look at how we get these dropped items. Bear with me a moment. Dropped items. Here we are. Dropped items during the day, and you can get items at night, but it is a worse rate of actually getting them. So if we do it during the day, 1 to 5 on an 8-sided die, you get all your items back. A 6, 7, half your items. You may choose which ones and round up. An 8 is a lose all your items. 1 to 5 on an 8-sided die. We'll just get 1 raw meat otherwise. Well, we're not going to lose. We're not going to lose time doing it going at night. Let's try. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 6. We've lost half an hour on our last half hour, so it is going to get to night when we get around here somewhere. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Here, 1 would be night. Right, let's roll an 8-sided die. Our favourite die. Well, not really. 12 is nice. 8 is the one we roll quite a lot though. We want a 1 to 5. 3, we get all of our items back. Brilliant. Right, we get our 2 raw meats back. And it does feel good. It feels good to get our raw meat back. Although it does, we do get it reasonably easy, but still fun. Quite a lot of raw meat. Right. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 7, 8, 9 actually, because, and we didn't roll for coming into the woods. We should have rolled an 8-sided die for entering the woods, 1, and for leaving the woods, 7. That's a bore, so we're okay. And we need to, 7, so 6. So it would have been 7 in fact. 1 extra because it's double time. I forgot about the double time. So it's 7. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. and then 1. This is now night time. So, night time, we flip all the cards over to the other side. And we have to put these other ones away and hope we get the right ones back again. So we do that, we put these back because we have to remember which way we're going. So we might get a bit lost because it's the night. So let's put all these cards back first. So we've got 2, 2, 3 is the highest. Then 1, 8, 1, 1, 7, 8. 1, 7, 8. 1, 8, 1. Just checking if the camera on my phone is still working. Seems to be for now. Right, what do we want? 113. 14, 15, 22, 1, 2, 8. So we should be able to get our way back reasonably easily. But we have to roll an 8-sided die for every movement, every move at night. I don't know if that makes it annoying, too annoying or not. We kind of need it to be there so we can have these encounters with the Night Stalkers. Or other encounters. Right, we're on the night side, so we flip it over to the night side. It is a lot darker, a lot more difficult to see, but it is still readable. Hopefully, I don't know if the camera's picking that up. You can still read it. I'm going to put it over here. We want to try to get to the inn. Hopefully we can do that within an hour. We should be able to. It doesn't matter too much if we lose a little bit of light. Right, 117 then, we'll do this again. I guess you could just keep them out maybe and just flip them over. But I like the idea that you don't need to really see where you're going. 116, flip these over and see on the dark side as well. 116. Yeah, we'll do that in a minute. So that's 2. And we roll an 8-sided die for an encounter. So we can get, either get a fire or a Night Stalker or a beetle. We've got found fires and made fires. We don't need the made fire, we're not making any fires. We don't need that until we roll the number. Okay, so 8 is a Night Stalker, 6, 7 is a found fire, 1 to 5 I think is nothing. No, 1 to 4 is nothing, 5 is a beetle. But we don't have beetles, you need a bottle for beetles. We haven't really done anything, that's just a way of earning gold really by wandering around at night. We get a 2, which is nothing. Great. Right, we're going to go a long 116. And we move you to 3, and we roll. It slows down movement, but the game is supposed to be very slow anyway. 6 is a found fire. That's annoying. Bandit attack is not going to be good for us. Although this, we've got a bit more health, maybe this makes that eating that tasty meal a bit more worth our while. Abandon fire. Well, this is good. This is good. You can rest at the abandoned fire and restore all your health back. I'm not sure if we keep that or not really. Not including life bones. You can cook if you have a pot with you. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know where I came up with the whole, you know, you can rest to your full life. Most games have rest in them where you can do that. But, I don't know if we have that or not. We've been using it so far. Not 100% certain on that. Anyway, let's rest. It does make me feel good. Up to we have 59 health. Actually, I don't know how much now because we've got bear armor. Let's double check it. So we have got level 5 boar leather body and legs. So that's 9 plus 12, 24. 9 plus 24. 10 plus 24 is 34, so 33. 33 plus 15 plus 24. 15 plus 24, of course, is 15 plus 25 is 40, so 39 plus 33. My maths isn't great. 39 plus 33 is 40 plus 32, 62. Makes a bit of sense because it was 59. I'm just going to say it's 62 for now. That sounds about right. That's quite a lot, that. We're doing well with that. And once we get the rest of our bear leather going, we should be good to sort of start finishing the game. Okay. We did not, luckily, get an ambush, so that's nice. We are going to keep moving. 115. I do have a rule that if you are close to a campsite, well, your camping spot, or a spot where you can camp, or if you've got the inn, where your inn is, if you're like, I don't know, within 5 map cards, you don't have to do this. You can just go straight there. You know, roll the dice, roll the die enough times. But we're pretty far away, so I'm gonna have to do it. 4. Nothing. 66. Because we are putting the same map cards out. I mean, you can play the game however you'd like. But I like the idea that you can potentially get lost at night, which you can't do so easily during the day. 5. And we roll. 7. We don't want to... Well, we can take on it. We got our full health back from that campsite. It's quite good. It is an encouragement to be out at night. I'm trying to find ways to encourage you to stay out at night. Abandoned fire again. Oh, that uses up 1 hour of time. I keep forgetting that. I need to put that on all the cards. I put it on 1 and I never draw that one. Hardly ever draw that one. Let me just put... Yeah, it makes sense that it uses some time, but that is not... I'm going to not use it then, because I don't want to use my time. Do I want to use my time? Do I care more about my time, or do I care... No, we're at 20. We're at 20. Let's not use up that hour. I want to have my full sleep bonus, if possible, which I think we can do. Actually, I don't know. We're going to move half round on 5. I don't think we can, because we're going to. Even if we lose that half hour, we're not going to get that time back. I don't know. Let's just leave it for now. Let's leave it for now. 67. Don't know if we can get back before 12 steps happens. 5, 6. I think it's more than 6 steps. 6. Oh my god, how many found fires are we going to get? 6 and 7s keep coming up. This is going to be a bandit attack. Oh no! Oh, it's an abandoned fire again. So we can use this moment to use that hour to rest up full health. I don't know. That'd be even more of a waste of that tasty meal. But then, no, we can always escape the bandit attack. Let's keep going. 68. Coming down here. So 7. No, we're not going to make it in a half hour. I know we're not going to make it in a half hour. That's frustrating. Right, we roll. Encounter. 7 again! Oh my god. I don't believe how many 6s and 7s we're rolling on this die. This is going to be a bandit attack. Abandon fire again. How many opportunities am I getting? No, we're not going to take it. Oh, there's no reason not to. There's no reason not to. Now we know. Well, there is a reason actually, because we'll lose we'll lose an extra hour of sleep. So we're still not doing it because it's going to take up more time. Right, 69. Can go the back way round. 8. You can't find a fire though on any map card with a building, so the next one's got building on it. 3, that's a bit of luck. 70, pretty sure that's one. Yeah, no, not the next one, the one after. We could pick some apples if we wanted to, but they only restore 1 health, and you need 5 to make an apple pie, which restores less than a tasty meal. But 6, another 6. We're not on the map card with a building. Okay. Abandon fire again. There are, I promise you, there are 2 bandit attacks in there, 3 abandon fires. So we're lucky. 71. Here's the one with a building. So we can't. 10. So we can't be. Can't find a fire. 1. Knew it wasn't going to matter. 72. Can we go down? No. 72. Now we go down here. 11 steps, yeah. But if we use that hour, it would be an hour and a half instead of just half an hour, so we'd lose more sleep. 2. 109. 109. 109. There's only 5s. 107 is where we want to get to. 12. That's our first half hour at night. 4. Nothing. 108. So we're close to the inn now. 108. And then 107 is the inn. Let's put that there for now. Ah, so annoying. 1 off. 1 off from having our full night's sleep. 1. We roll for an encounter. 6. How many 6 and 7s? This is going to be an ambush right outside the inn. Bandit attack. There it is. Bandit attack even. I knew we'd get 1. Where are the bandits? Right, bandits have a sneak of 6. So we roll our sneak. We want a 3 or higher. We get a 3. Oh no, it's an ambush. You can't sneak past an ambush attack. Yes, that was a rule we had to change. Yes. So we can't sneak. It's an ambush attack, therefore we can't sneak. We have been snuck up upon. That just means you can't use your sneak attack. You don't get like an extra attack at the beginning or anything like that. But if they have an initiative, then they would get an extra attack. Unless we have our dodge, in which case we can use our special skill. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do we get a dodge this time? We've got a crit, a miss, backstab, and a... No. Unbelievable. Okay, fine. So they're going to do an attack to us. Shuffle up their cards. They've got 35 health. We're not going to take them down. You get 20 gold from killing them. Gold's not really a massive thing for us. Do we want to try to kill him? I can't remember what 35 health. We've got 20. I wonder if we could take him on. Oh no, I'm not confident. Group attack 12. 12. Okay, that doesn't kill us. We don't need to use another one, but that's, you see, that's an initiative. We can't. If we had a dodge, we would have been able to use that. We could have used our. No, you can't use your bow. We wouldn't have been able to use our bow either for an ambush. 12 damage in one hit. Okay, we also moved our half hour for night time. Let's do that whilst we remember. And we just lost 12 health from our 20. It leaves us with 8. So it is a good job we did eat that tasty meal right at the end there. 12. Normally it's like 4 for. That's because it's a group attack. So you're sneak. So they do 4 6s. They have dodges as well. 4 6 normally, but they did. Is there only one group attack they got? We got that first, did we? No, they got 2. We got 2 group attacks, and they got a sneak attack. What was their sneak attack to 6? Group attack. That's terrible. Oh, okay. Luckily, okay. So we did need a tasty meal. I feel better about that. About having that. We're needing it too. We're not done well at drawing our dodges, have we? We're going to be shuffling up very well, I guess. Let's leave that for now. 2, we've got to roll. We won't be a found fire because we're on the inn. We still have to roll. It's a 7, of course it is. 6 or 7s, so many of those. And now we can pack up all these cards because it's going to be, we've got to go through the night. So we pack up all the same cards again. I mean, I guess it doesn't need, you don't need to do that. I quite like it. And there is a lantern mechanic in this game, so you can reveal more cards as you explore at night. Which is very thematic, but is it fun? I think so. I think it's quite fun. But and as I said, you'll be up to you. You can play however you like anyway. So you could just keep them out, and that's totally fine, really. 115. 1 2 4. I'm always trying to make the stream go a little bit quicker, so I'm a bit more of a rush than if you're just playing on your own. If you're playing on your own, there's no time limit or time restraint. Hopefully you just enjoy doing the various activities or little games for the skills and going through the quest lines, really. Right, so we're at night at the inn still. Put that on to 12, so the first step is a 1. Now we've got a few things to do. We realise that our defence was 62. We didn't add on our species life of 5, so it's actually 67, which is very high. Then we're going to add our sleep bonus. We did not get the full sleep bonus, unfortunately, of 8 hours. We got 7.5. They're only done in hours, so 7 hours. So 7 hours is only 8 plus 8, so plus 10 would be 77, and we minus. That's the first time we've hit 70. We're trying to get to close to 100 really with our defense and armor. 75. Wow, that's good. And we're going to upgrade our armour now as well, so we have even more. Okay, nothing else to change on that. We're on to a new day, so we're on day 7 of our inn payment. So I'm going to say now, I think the best thing is you can't pay for an inn. Basically, you have to raise the funds on the day that you want the inn. We're on day 6 now of week 4 of the first month of playing the game. I wonder if we can get to a 7th. Well, we will do. We're definitely going to have another day or 2 probably. So it will be more than 1 in-game month, which is 4 in-game weeks. So it's a bit longer than it was before. Anyway, there we go. Let's put that up there. That there. Right, now we roll for having a dream or nightmare or nothing. And we roll for the weather as well. Let us do the nightmares first. 1 to 2 sleep as normal. 3 to 5 you have a dream. 6 you have a nightmare. 3 to 5 will be good. 3. Okay. That is going to be the next dream card. Let's roll for weather. 5, 6 it's raining. 1. Okay, that's good. Because we want to be countering the bears. Although we'll be hunting, so it doesn't matter actually now. We do get a new dream. Dream number 9 out of 10. The penultimate dream. So this has been working out quite well for us. Although we did miss quite a lot of dreams at the beginning of the series because we were camping out and didn't get a lot of sleep. You need to have at least 5 hours sleep to have a dream. Right, let's see what the next dream says. You imagine, so I guess the problem would be to recall. That's why there's a dream deck in here. If you ever wanted to recall, you know, what was going on, you just go back and read them. They're not long, just 1 card per dream. So you can always, if it's been a while since your last dream, you know, you can have a little refresher. You are in the place called the Void in the dream, and there's this strange lady sort of teaching you mystical, spiritual type of things. How are we doing on time? We've got 10, 15 minutes. Loads of time. Okay, so we're in the Void here. So yeah, you can always refresh your memory. You imagine the flag billowing in the wind. So this is what the lady was telling us, to imagine a flag so we can use an energy within us. So you imagine the flag billowing in the wind, sending ripples of energy along the cloth and snapping out at the end. You imagine it endlessly as the old woman stands by your side, her eyes closed. She no longer holds your hand. She was helping us before by doing that. You build a tree of flames within your body, fanned by the pulse of your heart, burning an oil along the roots of your blood. A small heat rises and lessens as you concentrate, focusing on the currents of the river of the veil. To push too much is to perish all the quicker in anus. Follow the flow, merge with it, it cannot be forced. You progress well, worry not. You release the energy, now seemingly drained of it yourself. You wake up, worn out. Spirit Weapon 4 is now available. So these dream decks, like I said, are in the beginning, in the intro, are the main sort of quest. They're very cryptic and you don't know what's hopefully going on. We've unlocked Spirit Weapon 4, so there's a whole separate game essentially in your dreams. We've got Spirit Weapons 1, 2, 3 and now 4. All 4 of them have been unlocked. Blink, Blind, Bend and Betray. So Blink is the one you get when you first have it. Unfortunately we didn't have Blink the first time. We had a nightmare. That is possible. I'm quite unlucky though. So we ended up getting some terror from the nightmare, which meant we could interact with shops and stuff. So it was an interesting day. We had to do other things. Blind then is number 2, so this means you can blind, as it says, the creature you're up against, the boss. It's kind of like a boss battler situation, so they can't move for a couple of goes. And then Bend, this is you bend like time and space. We bend space, not time. Bend space to counter an attack. So this is quite strange, very different type of gameplay. You don't have any armour either, you're defenceless, other than these things, which you do by yourself with this inner chi energy. Sorry, that was bad. So you can parry an attack and push a target 5 squared. I haven't used this one yet. So you can parry one attack. I guess attack has to be equal to 2. So the attacks, they do a 1 or 2 usually. That's terror that you get. So it's a lot lower the numbers. And now we've unlocked Betray. Scorched the air to send a beam of energy into the tyrant. It's a 4 attack. But we have to be within 4 squares of the tyrant, which is the boss. So we can now attack the boss. So we've got all of our abilities in this game. So we can, blink forward, jump forward, and then if they all use mana. They all use mana so you can store up a bunch of mana by moving. You get mana every time you move, and then you can do a bunch of things together if you have the mana to do it. So they all cost. So 2 of them cost 5 and 2 of them cost 3. So if you've got 16 mana built up, then you can just go like that and then kill them and do a bunch of stuff. But you probably need to do a couple. Blink is obviously a good one for movement, and then bend, parrying an attack of 2 if it happens, and then betray. So you can actually harm the tyrant now. We could harm the tyrant. So that is the thing we can do. Anyway, I think that's everything done. We moved on to everything else on the board. We're on the last week of the first month of our exploration. We're on the day side. It's not raining. We're at the inn. We're going to go to the tanner, and we're going to sell our current gear and upgrade our next gear. So this is our last day of the inn, so we can pay for the next day today. Yes, because by the end of the day we won't have it. So today is the day where we can pay for the inn, which is good timing. So let's go along to the tanners. 106. 106, put it there. New day. New day, new us. Let's see where we go. 106. We're going to upgrade our armor. 105. So that's the bakery. Let me just check. I still need to check the map because I still don't remember. Bakery, shop, tailors, tanners. Before we go. Before. We'll keep them out, but before we go, we wanted to upgrade our intimidation. Let's do that on the way back. Intimidation. Let's do that on the way back. So this is the main strip of Port Ovis. Like I said, bakers, general shop, tailors and tanners. We're going to the tanners. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's the 4? There it is. So we're talking to our guy Eli. So there's a buildings deck which tells you which characters are in which building, but you don't need that once you know. Here's our man Eli. Let's show you what he looks like on the character card. All the character cards are the same, but obviously with different pictures and stuff. We've got the quest they're a part of. Most of these quests are done. Intimidation level 2. He's got sneaker 4. He's got some gold. Because he has a shop, you can match up those black colours with persuasion on the side. I don't think we can do anything. I think I've already had a little look at this. I'll show you how persuasion works as well then. Persuasion would match up. Oh God, it's going to be difficult. Persuasion would, is that focusing? Maybe that's focusing. Would match up the black dots. If you match 2 or more, you start getting half price on things. We do not match any, I think, actually. So our persuasive skills do not work on Eli. He sells, being the tanner, all the leather gear. So we're going to sell our boar hide stuff, and then we're going to buy a bear hide, jerkin, and chaussure, which is the legs. I have no idea how to pronounce it. It is in French. So how much do we get? We've got a list of all the amount of everything that sells for in the back of the rule book, but it's generally half rounded down, I think. Right, so let's get our gear here. Yes. Right, so first of all, we're going to sell and then buy. Hopefully we'll still have some money. So boar hide, jerking, off we go, and boar hide legs. Look, we finally see our little guy's outfit. Okay, they've both been upgraded to level 5, which is the max, so we add that on top of the amount they're worth. So the body's worth 10 and 8, so 18 plus whatever the, so 18 plus fully kitted out, so it's usually, it'll add it up, so 16, 32 plus 18, 32 plus 18, 50. Okay, that's going to be too much gold for us to carry. That's okay. 50. Let's buy then the other ones first. We can work this out, I'm sure. Okay. So we want the tours, bronze, wolf hide. You can upgrade to wolf even, but we boar hide. Where's the bear? Bear jerkin. Okay, we need bear hide. Chasseur. Okay, so the boar hide stuff, boar hide, chasseur, that goes. Where's the boar hide? Boar hide. Boar hide jerkin. Here we go. Those things go. So as you can see, a lot of different weapons and armour in here. Well, we've got 2 lots of plate armour, 3 lots of leather armour and cloth armour as options in the first game. Like I say, it will be expanded upon. So how much do these cost? Bear hide, so looking at the legs are 25 and the jerkin is 30, so 55 from 68. So that's going to be 10, 13, 55 and 68. And so we've done that first, and then we're selling these. So let's put them on. Bear hide. So these will obviously have some artwork on them at some point, and will look nice and pretty. So it feels like an upgrade when you finally do it. So bear hide legs. We're now wearing full bear leather armour. I don't know whether we're calling it bear hide or bear leather. I guess it's bear leather really. Bear leather. But bear hide sounds a bit better. Right, well, we do need to level those up as well. So we've equipped that and we're going to sell. We can't, those would fit in there, so that's okay. Just checking how much space we've got in our satchel to keep this in. That comes out. We're selling these, what did I say, 50? I think I said 50, so we're up to 60. So we only lost a little bit there, because they're upgraded to level 5, so you add that on. So boar hide jerkin, away we go. So this is the first. What did we have right at the beginning? I think we went straight into boar. So this is the first time we've changed our gear, our top and legs since the very beginning. 53, 52, 52 hours ago. Days as well. Or more than 52 days ago, because I don't stream on a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Right, those all go back into the weapons and armour slot. Now we've got to check our gear. So at the moment they're both level 1. We're level 3 for everything else. So we keep track of our gear right at the bottom with the blue pins there. So the 2 1ers are the new ones. But we do have some bear hide with us, and it does cost 1 hide plus 10 gold for each level. We have got 1, 2, 3, 4. We need 40 gold, which we do have. 40 gold, Eli, and 4 bear hides for you, sir. So this just feels good. It feels good to. It takes a while, but it feels good because it takes a while. It's just a very fine balance between how much time do you spend on these things. Okay, anyway, it feels good. Let's put our cooked one. I don't know. We can keep that there. Right, so 4 bear hides can go back in the animal loot. Bear hide is here. Keep that at the top, so because we're going to have to go hunting for more bears. So 4 of those we can level up 1 all the way to 5, or we can level 2 up to 3, which I think I decided didn't make any difference because bear is +4 for every level. So are you either going to get 2 + 8s or 1 + 16? So maybe, I don't know if we change that or not really. Does it matter? Does it make a big difference? So we're going to sell. So minus 40 from 60 back down to 23 gold. And we'll put, let's just put them both up to 3. So we're all sitting at bare level 3. And that is going to give us a bit. There we go. All at level 3 at the bottom in the blue. So now we've got to work out what our max health is. It's gone up a little bit. We have to, so level 3. So it's 8. So it's 8 times 5. 5 times 8 is 40. So it's 40. Let's try to remember that. Plus our 62. No, it's 40. Let's do it from that's 40 plus we add up all these things, so it's 15 plus 13, 28, 28 plus 40, 68, 68 plus our 5, which is our species 5, it's 73. Without sleep bonus, 73. When we add 8 for our sleep bonus, so if we're now up into the 80s for the first time ever. Wow, we're getting there. We are definitely progressing. So that would be 83 minus 2 is 81, just up there in the 80s with the sleep bonus. 70. Oh, what was it? 76. What was it? I can't remember now. $73, wasn't it? No, we took away to, yeah, it must be 73. 70, I don't know. We'll figure it out, it's fine. Bear hide goes back. We've got our food there if we wanted. We're down to 23 gold. But we have definitely leveled up quite a lot, significantly there. We're now over 80 health with our, just out of time as well, 8. So what we're going to do, we were going to go to the inn and level up our intimidation. No, it's not the inn where we get that done. Let's just go to the Harbour Master's Sons and do that. I think we've got enough to take on one of these quests and things we've got to do. So let's go back to the inn. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And what we're going to do is we're going to next stream. What day is it today? Wednesday. Next stream, we will go down to the Harbour Master's Sons. We will learn intimidation. We'll upgrade our intimidation. Well, actually, we'll need to sell some more of our cooked meat. We'll sell some more of our cooked meat to make some money. Then we'll upgrade a few things. Well, a few skills. We need lock picking for another quest. Bandit quest, which should be hopefully quite fun. I have to double check to see if that's even working. I think it is. It should do. So we've got 2 quests then that we can work on. We've got 3 quests actually that we can do. We could maybe, tick off maybe 2 of those next stream. So we've got, I think we could be done, another couple of weeks, 2 weeks maybe. See how we get on. Right, well, let's put this away. We'll continue that next stream. Everything is ready to go. We need 50 gold to pay for the inn as well, because we do want to we want to start getting some poisons built up. Yes. Right, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.